Hi, this is Julie Christie, and it is day 25 of my 90-day run. And I just want to say, I feel so much better than I did, like, let's say 5 to 10 minutes ago. I'm in my bed, or on my bed. I was, jeez, sorry. I was crying. I dropped the phone. I was crying. I was upset because I just feel so stuck. I felt so sick and trapped by my own ways of being. The only way I could describe it was I have all these ideas of what I want to do, who I want to be, the nice things I want to have, but just like deep down inside of me, like I'm trying to point here to my stomach, deep down inside of me, I just feel this knot, this rock that says no, that chokes me. It's like, no, we can't have that. It's very strange to describe. And I was trying to explain it to my sister earlier. It just got to a point where I just felt so choked physically, emotionally, and physically up to there that I had to just come and lie down. And I was just crying, trying to think what is going on here. Now, I know from Coach Laura Lyles that I'm not feeling all right. And it's not a physical ailment, it's an emotional and internal ailment. But I know it's because, going by what she said, there's a story at play here, meaning, there's something that's a pattern that's at work in me that's keeping me thinking a certain way. And I was trying to think, what is this story though? What is it? What is it that is inside me? What does my that critical inner voice keep saying to me that I'm not hearing, but I'm experiencing the fallout from? And I was trying and I was praying and asking God to help me, and I couldn't see it. And I just realized I was using so much effort to try and figure out what am I holding on to? What's the story? And I just wasn't getting the answers. In the end, I let go. I let go of all the things I'm holding on to that I feel I should be doing. The shoulds. Because I realized I don't want to do anything, And while that sounds bad, on the flip side, I just want to be free. I want to be uncurtailed. I don't want to have any commitments, because right now commitments are just pressure, and having a schedule and being expected to do stuff, produce stuff, tick stuff off every day a week, it's too much. And I just want to be free to be and do, because I see myself do it. I see it happen. I see what God is doing in me, stirring me, to have an interest in things, to raise my standard with things. I see it happening, but the more commitments I'm taking on to be here and do this and do that by a certain time, I'm getting choked up. And yeah, I get it sounds like I just want to be a free spirit and not committing to anything, but it's not working for me. And when I did that, because mind you, I was just trying to get out of that bad space of just being choked up emotionally, but being unable to identify why I was choked up. What was the script that was playing to keep me choked up, right? I was just trying to get out of that. And what got me out was letting go. Now, I'm a stubborn person. I don't let go easy, if at all. So it took me by surprise that literally just prizing my fingers off this imaginary ball that I'm holding created immense relief. And I was free. And it defied convention, because it's like, what? You're going to let go of all of this? You're going to let go of all of that? You should do this. You should do that, though. And I'm like, I need to let this go. And I did. I'd love to be able to specify exactly what I've let go of, but it's just, I suppose, ultimately, it's just that commitment to the shoulds rather than the passion. And this is where I really understood what I was doing. I have this calendar from 2019 that I really love, and I've got it up on my walks. Its monthly quotes are just so on point for my life every year. And October says, do it with passion. And I was thinking about that earlier when I went to Hobbycraft to just get some inspiration about the kind of creative things that I want to be doing. And as I was lying here crying, trying to get out of this place, and once I reached that place of surrender, I remembered those words, do it with passion. You know, that is what I want to do. I want to live my life with passion. And I'm sorry, I can't schedule passion. I can't timetable passion. All I know how to do where that's concerned is just move, breathe, live with it, right? Impetus, live with spontaneity. And I know how God is, how he leads me, that he leads me productively, right? Without waking up and necessarily having an intention to get stuff done. He can lead me, and he does lead me to get things done. And more than that, as I say, I'm being moved and stirred and grown up to take an interest in things I didn't used to be moved in the way of things I didn't used to be moved into. So that brought in massive, immense relief, do it with passion. So that was the bad spot I was in, in terms of just updating, because I'm doing this 90-day run to position myself for the new life that God has created for me, that he has availed to me. And, I'm here on this run to eliminate really my limiting beliefs. I've been calling it upgrading my internal system. But what that actually means is eliminating my limiting beliefs. And this morning, it occurred to me, the inspiration struck me that, wow, I can actually use Lifebook, which I'm going through the process of doing now. I can actually use that and identify the beliefs for each category of my life and work on them. And I've, to be able to give you an example, I just looked back at some of my notes, and for my emotional life, I identified that one of my beliefs is that emotions are pesky. They're annoying. They get in the way. They're a hindrance, right? I want to do some work. I'm overwhelmed. I find myself anxious. I can get depressed, right? Or stressed. They're in the way. Now, my vision for myself is I want to feel successful. So knowing that I want that, in the course of this 90 days, I'm going to be looking at, right, breaking that belief down and replacing it with an empowering belief that, like, for example, one of my empowering beliefs concerning my emotions is that my emotions, give me awareness to myself. They enable me to make sound decisions for me. So, today I've really taken a major step towards some concrete work on this mission that I'm on. Because I agree with my coach, Laura Lyles. It is a bit abstract to say, oh, I want to upgrade my beliefs. I want to, eliminate my beliefs. But what does that look like in the practical? And, this for me is just one of the ways that it can be that. Whereas prior to this 90 days, I found my emotions troublesome and bothersome. After the 90 days, I'm at one with them. I embrace them, and I've actually found ways to feel successful. So that is my update. That's how I'm positioning myself to win. And this message was brought to you from Julie's Bed.